The playing field of Pachisi has 4 circles in the corners. Each player starts placing his 4 figures on one of these circles. You roll 1 or 2 dice, depending on how long you want to play. If you take 2 dice, the playing time is shortened. The aim of the game is to circle the entire playing field with all the pieces and then go to safety on the colored fields. Whoever does this first wins the game. Who begins is decided by each player rolling the dice once. The player with the highest score begins. If you roll a 6, you may step out of your circle onto the track, on the starting field of your color. If you do not have any pieces on the track yet, you may roll the dice 3 times to increase the chance for a 6. The figures of the players are drawn the dice number of eyes forward. They move clockwise. After that, the dice is rolled in turn. Which of the figures the player chooses remains his choice. The colored targeted fields must then be reached with the exact number of eyes. If a player rolls a 6, they may either move one of his pieces from the corner circle onto the starting field, or move 6 fields forward with any other piece. Then they can roll once again. On the second roll, they may also move with another piece. The players are obligated to move with at least one of their pieces in each round. An exception to that is, if no piece can be moved, the player may roll the dice once again. When a player comes on a field with an opponent's figure, this piece must be beaten and sent back to the starting circle. If they're only in the way, other figures will be skipped. If the player doesn't strike an opponent's piece, their own figure is moved to their own starting circle. If a player no longer has a piece on the track, he may roll 3 times to get a 6 and thus be allowed to insert a new piece. Once a figure has rounded the track, it must be placed in one of the targeted fields. Each color has its own targeted field. The field must be reached with the exact number of points. Within the 4 targeted squares, you may not skip your own pieces. The first player that has brought all the characters to the finish line is the winner.